next piece. This next piece is an incredibly special piece, I guess, to myself and to many people on the stage, as the lyrics are by Elise. Elise was an Iowa Lake student who passed away at the beginning of the school year. And Elise was an incredibly wonderful person who touched so many lives. People on this stage, I know, and as I look out in the audience, and I saw people coming in before, people who were out sitting out in the audience as well. And as we grieved her loss, we also promised to continue to tell her story. Three things that kept coming up as we were talking about Elise and how she impacted those around her were first and foremost her smile, which could light up any room. And sometimes when I don't think I can smile, I think of Elise. And I try to smile, and I know others in the Laker Life Ministry who do that as well. And secondly, her joy that she could bring into any situation. And then finally, how incredibly much she grew, especially in her faith, but just in so many ways, from when we first met her as a freshman until her passing. Those three things are very unique to her, and we want to continue to tell her story, that she is an example to each and every future Iowa Lake students on how to live their college years, or really just on anyone how to live. One of the ways that we'll continue to tell Elise's story is through the Elise Hinders Memorial Save Scholarship, which we're so fortunate to be able to now be giving out. 12 years ago, another Laker Life student and leader, Carrie Baker, passed away from a heart condition at the age of 21. And through the Carrie Baker Scholarship that Iowa Lake set up, I've been able to tell Carrie's story literally hundreds of times to other people. And I'm looking forward to telling Elise's story to so many future generations of college students, just a great example that she was. And another way is through this song. So Elise kept a journal. And Elise's parents, who are here tonight, were gracious enough to share the words. From a journal with me. And I was blessed to be able to take those beautiful words Elise wrote and turn them into this song. Through Elise's words, she expresses two main things in this song, which convey so much wisdom at her age. We go through times and things we don't understand in this life. Even those who didn't know Elise can think of those times in your own life, and you can think of those times as we sing this song. But the trust that God is painting on a canvas bigger than we can see it, and we need to continue with that hope. And then number two, you just never know when your last breath will be. We just need to live our life to the very fullest every day. The words are in your programs, and so if you have a program, you can look down at it with me if you want to, and I'm going to read these words that these are Elise's words. And it says, God is painting the canvas bigger than we can see it. At the end of the day, there isn't a bow, there is hope. God can use the worst for eternal good that anchors us for that eternal hope. You just never know when your last breath will be. It can be sooner than you expected it to be. God is always working, and he always does miracles. His timing is always right. God is good. And she did write good in all caps, with actually many more exclamation marks after that word good there in her journal. And then she writes, will I trust him whatever he allows? God is good, and God is in control. So here is the premiere of Elise's song, Canvas, written in memory of Elise, who lit up every room with her smile to continue